Isn't that
Yeah,
what we talked about?
it'll be 8 weeks next Tuesday.
And you signed and released the treatment on February 19th, Your Honor.
What else is she held on?
She's got about 5 or 6 Wayne County holds, I think.
Yeah,
The courtroom opens with a tense warning. The judge tells Miss Muldoon that a failed drug test tomorrow could immediately trigger a warrant with no bond. One mistake could send her straight back to jail. Stay tuned as multiple defendants face serious decisions today. Subscribe for more dramatic courtroom breakdowns.
Muldoon matter. Ms. Muldoon, your attorney has indicated certain reasons why you haven't been able to get over to community corrections. I have a bond violation report, so you shouldn't really even be appearing via Zoom. But what I'm going to do in this instance is I'm going to adjourn your matter out to March 18, 2026, 9 a.m. You are to report to community corrections tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. to take a drug test. If that drug test is positive, I'm issuing a bench warrant with no bond. Do you understand that, ma'am? Ms. Muldoon, you're muted. Ma'am, you have to unmute. I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate it very much. I feel very embarrassed about not having
think
money
that's-
currently, so
That's
thank
enough
you.
that we need right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Continue. We'll do a new order so that,
Okay, and I'll get on the phone with her and talk to her. Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
Am I done?
You're done, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Kristen Anthony.
People.
Hearing on behalf of Kristen Anthony.
Name, ma'am?
Kristen Anthony. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I have before me a plea form that indicates that she's going to be pleading guilty to an added count of retail fraud, 3rd degree. The 93-day misdemeanor. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There is also an agreement that the prosecutor will recommend no restitution is necessary in this case.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Honor.
All right. May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear in front of the testimony you're about to give to the court is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name for the record.
Kristen Nicole Anthony.
All right. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the 3rd degree. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that becomes the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty that you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct? Or had
Did.
one caused one to be signed on your behalf?
I did.
All right. You have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Look at paragraph 5. Just copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, I do.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
Doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will
Yes, sir.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
I am. Yes.
On the date of April 24th, 2025, at the location of the Meijer, I think it's 3825 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, what'd you do that makes you think that you're guilty?
I walked in and intended on taking items that were for sale and not paying for them.
All right. So you went into the store, you got some items, tried to walk out of the store without paying for them?
Correct.
All right. Store was open to the public at the time?
It was.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take this property, did you?
No.
And you kind of stated it, but the property that you took was property that Meijer had offered for sale?
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, I do have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in the Michigan court rules, that the court would no longer be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. and you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count two. Count one is dismissed.
Your Honor,
How long have you been in?
50 days,
Huh?
50 days. The ex-jail is accurate. Isn't that
Yeah,
what we talked about?
it'll be 8 weeks next Tuesday.
And you signed and released the treatment on February 19th, Your Honor.
What else is she held on?
She's got about 5 or 6 Wayne County holds, I think.
Yeah, I'm waiting on, tomorrow I get sentenced in Wayne County. I just got a PR bond in Westland. I'm waiting to be sentenced in Macomb. So I do have some things that I'm taking care of, but I've all sent out writs and plea by mails for all of them. So I'm taking care of what I need to.
And there's no restitution in this case. Maybe we can move forward with sentencing to the
Cook, you were going to say.
I would have no objection to immediate sentencing since there's no restitution needed here. Just for the court's information, seeing she has this, it looks like a felony case here that's set for the 16th, where bond is set 25,000, and then there's 6 out of county cases, including 2 where bond are denied for tether issues.
She's to appear before me when? Or is
I think it's up at the circuit
it's
court.
up at the circuit court level? Who's that before?
Let me take a look.
Hamoud.
Judge Hamoud.
Hamoud. Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Just in regards to like the tether, I was brought here from Wayne County, so they had released me on a tether. But because I was picked up from Washtenaw, I think that's where the tether detainer is coming from. But I do get sentenced there tomorrow. I'm sorry for causing ruckus in your city, and I do intend on getting help upon being released. I know that I have issues with addiction, so I plan on moving forward with treatment. And I'm sorry.
That was hard to say, wasn't it? Hmm? Right?
Come on now.
Why do you keep giving that?
Because
Those are rationed, man. Each
all right, I'll boss
Each person is entitled to 2. We'll be speaking to Bill Brown. All right, look, young lady. Part of probably haven't said that out loud, have you, about that? That's what hurts so much, right? That's all part of the process. And so I'll just tell you this, I'm proud of you for being able to say it out loud, no matter how much it hurt. And I don't think you were trying to get me to do something with regard to your sentence or anything like that. I think you realize you need help. You want to clean it up. You just want to be better, right?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you all of the best in that. I'm not going to hold you. There's no reason to hold you on this case. And certainly you'll do well before my good friend Judge Hamoud in terms of getting things straight. Okay. So
Thank you.
I'm going to send you a state minimum of $125, 52 days, Washtenaw County Jail. Credit 52 served. You're all set.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You too. Court calls case, People versus D'Amico Cummings.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Cummings. Your Honor.
Around this point, the courtroom shifts into procedural mode. The defense asks for an adjournment so the defendant can work on getting his driver's license while other pending matters are resolved. Judges often allow this when larger legal issues exist. Do you think giving defendants time like this actually helps them fix things?
Third, state your name.
Good morning, Your Honor. D'Amico Cummings for the record.
What are we doing?
I'm requesting an adjournment, Your Honor.
Is he trying to get his license? How close is he?
Well, he has some other things pending, I think.
He has what?
Some other matters pending that are a little more serious than this.
Why am I adjourning that?
so that he can try to get a license and take care of those more serious cases.
April 1st, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Court calls case, People versus Michael Erickson.
Ron brought up thing on behalf of Mr. Erickson, Your Honor. Do you have the forms?
I do. Your name, sir?
Michael James Erickson.
I have a plea form before me that indicates that count 2 illegal entry. The 90-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. Defendant agrees to pay restitution for both the charge that he was pled to as well as the dismissed charge to count 1. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give to the court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
State your name for the record.
Michael James Erickson.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of illegal entry. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, I do wish to plead guilty. Also, in terms of court costs.
Well, hold on now. This goes in stages. First, we got to get the guilty plea.
Okay, yes, I plead guilty.
You understand by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form?
Yes, I did.
Any question about those rights?
No questions.
Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, I understand that.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, definitely.
Date of February 1st, 2026. Location of
McDonald.
Yes, but which McDonald's said 3811 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that being the McDonald. What'd you do that makes your
Did you go in there without permission?
Yes.
was it closed?
It was, I believe it was closed at that time. I mean, there were still people working in there, but it was closed.
To the public, they weren't serving food anymore.
You didn't work there.
I did not work there, and the lobby part was closed, so I entered there illegally.
So how'd you get in?
I broke a window and just kind of sat.
Oh,
Front
okay, so you
area.
broke okay, that's a big difference. Okay, so then you were in the lobby
Yes.
of that, and you didn't have their permission to enter the building.
Yes. No, did not have their permission at all.
Sir, if I accept your plea, you understand that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Counsel, are there any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
People?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report determination of restitution. Sentencing in this matter will be
March 25th at noon.
March 25th, 2026, noon.
And you signed an order for release to treatment on the 19th.
I may, if it came in, I would have signed it if I agreed to it.
Yes, Your Honor. So we'd ask bond people.
Thank you, Bond. We'll continue.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Court calls the case People versus Elijah Matthews.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
I'm about to say on behalf of Elijah Matthews.
Yes,
What's your name?
Elijah Matthews.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm requesting adjournment. We're still trying to get the video.
And Your Honor, they said that they should have that and that's uploaded. I don't see it on our end. We're trying to work through the technical difficulty. getting that to our office so we can get it to the defense counsel.
Gotcha. April 1st, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
When I get it, I'll come holler at you.
Okay, thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Sincere Godwin.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Sincere Godwin. He's coming out.
Your name?
Sincere Godwin.
Your Honor, he has a couple PCCs tomorrow, so we want to see what happens on those. With you, obviously.
April 18th, or March 18th, excuse me. 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond continue. Having that April. I don't think. Can't figure it out. Court calls the case People versus Mark McIntosh.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people. President, Worship, Mr. Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. McIntosh. How are you, sir?
Your name, sir?
Mark McIntosh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. I have spoken to Mr. McIntosh and I have spoken to Mr. Cook as well. We are still negotiating. I did receive the restitution amount. If we could have just a couple of weeks, so we can decide if we can resolve it or not, Your Honor.
March 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Thank you.
March 18th.
March 8th.
Court calls case People versus William Matthews.
Morning, Your Honor.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of William Matthews, Your Honor.
Now we see another common courtroom moment, ongoing negotiations. The attorneys ask the judge for additional time because they may resolve the dispute soon. Judges frequently grant short continuances when progress is being made outside court. But negotiations can change quickly, and the next hearing could determine whether this settles or escalates.
Please state your name.
William Herman Matthews Jr.
He's pleading in Mr. Conrad Siller's case, and the state's going to dismiss it.
I have before me a plea form that indicates he's going to plead to retail fraud under the Pittsfield Township Ordinance, the 90-day offense. Upon his successful plea to that charge, the state case ending in 1451 would be dismissed.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's the court's full understanding.
That's sir.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give the court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
State your name for the record.
William Matthews.
Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of retail fraud under the Pittsfield Township Ordinance. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days and a $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah.
Understanding that, still wish to plead guilty?
Yep.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I'm sorry?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form or had one caused to be signed on your behalf?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
Nope.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
Parole, yes.
You're on parole. You understand that your plea in this case could be a violation of your parole.
Yes.
You understand that if it is considered a violation of your parole, you could be sent back to do the remainder of your term.
Yes. I've already talked to him.
Understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty to this charge?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
Nope.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
Nope.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yep.
Of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yep.
On the date of October 7th, 2025, at the location of 3825 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, what'd you do at the Meijer store that makes you think that you're guilty?
Took things from the store and left with them.
All right, so you walked into the store, you took things, and you tried to walk out without paying for them?
Yeah, I walked out and then Pittsfield Township brought me back and they got all their stuff back. Yes.
So you walked out of the store without paying for it?
Yep.
Store was open to the public at the time?
Yep.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that property, did you?
Nope.
And the property that you took was property that was offered for sale by Meijer?
Yep.
Sir, if I accept your plea, I have to advise you that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of your plea and time of sentencing, that you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None from the people?
No, Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Siller?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge in case 7 ending in 1781. The other matter is dismissed pursuant to the plea agreement. Was there any restitution or do we know?
I think it was recovered.
Yeah.
There's no restitution in the township case, Your Honor.
How long has he been in?
About 60 days.
Since January 7th.
And he's finishing,
Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
he's finishing the
Don
Don Farm in jail treatment
Yeah.
program on March 16th.
Yeah, it'll be the last day, 16th or 17th, yeah.
He has other matters pending here.
No.
I have a parole hold and I do have yes, I have
Oh, I
another case
misspoke.
too, yes.
He has another case. I misspoke here.
Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir.
State minimums of $125 fines and cost. 58 days. Washington County Jail. Credit 58 served.
That's it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Chauncey Milligan.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook to the people.
Ron Brown, appearing on behalf of Mr. Miller. Your Honor,
Chauncey, state your name.
Chauncey Milligan.
Okay, you guys got it. All right, what are we doing?
he was gonna plead, but I don't think you had a form.
I have
So,
nothing.
The plea form.
I have nothing.
So we have to adjourn it so I can get him to sign it.
Chauncey, I'm going to adjourn your case to March 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. All right, sir.
I'll send you the paper. You gotta sign it and send it
All right.
back to me.
All right,
See you later.
All
Thank
right, take care. Chauncey.
you too.
Court calls case, People versus Jason Smith.
Morning, Your Honor.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
The Judge Torshio Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Mr. Jason Smith, who will be clerking the podium. Sign this one. Please state your name for the record.
Jason Smith, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I'm having Mr. Smith sign the advice of rights now, but we're not prepared to enter a plea until next time. He does have a question for Ms. Pilar, so I'm gonna request a brief adjournment before we enter a plea, Your Honor.
March 18th. 26, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
As this hearing wraps up, several cases end in pleas, adjournments, or sentencing decisions. Some defendants walk away with fines, others face future court dates, and a few still have serious legal hurdles ahead. Courtroom days like this show how quickly lives can change. Like, comment, and subscribe for more real courtroom stories.